My nationality is Edom. We're the descendants of Esau, and whom most people on this earth call the white people or the white race. But the Edom in the Bible comes from Esau. He's the twin brother of Jacob, which you can read about in Genesis chapter 25. Esau came out red and hairy like a garment, and his blood showed forth through his skin. So he was from there called Esau, because it means red. And you'll notice that white people, when they get angry or whatever, their skin turns red. Any type of skin condition, it'll be red. It's a biblical description, so you can know who these people are on the earth at all times, but even these times, the end times. So yes, I am an Edomite. My thoughts on the Negroes or the so-called Negroes that are asleep in these times. Number one, it proves that, the prophecy of the Valley of the Dead Bones, how could these people wake up from their sleep? At least we know that these people are asleep and now they're waking up. Now is the time that they need to wake up. Now is the time. It's getting pretty close, and they are waking up. But no, the Negroes themselves, or what they like to call themselves, or what this whole world likes to call these people, are black people. But that kind of broadens the spectrum. That's like it's just as bad as calling a white person a white person. There's different types of white people, different nations of white people, just as there are different nations of black people. There's different nations of Asian people, or so-called black people, and black is a color. There's no such thing as color when you're naming nations. Nations comes from fathers, and it's really ignorant to call people black people. But if you do the research, the true nationality of the so-called black people is Israelite or Hebrew Israelites. The true nationality of the so-called black people is Israelite or Hebrew Israelites. The true nationality of the so-called black people is Israelite or Hebrew Israelites. And they're a nation of people who descended from Jacob, who was later named Israel, who had 12 sons, who became the 12 tribes, who multiplied into the uncountable number of Israelites that are as the sands of the seas today. Can't count them, there's so many. Yes, they are Hebrew Israelites. And that's not a religion. That's not a cult. It's strictly a nationality bloodline of people, and it's that simple. They're a bloodline, and you cannot convert into being an Israelite. You can't, change to be an Israelite. You are what your father was, what your forefathers are. I can't claim to be an Israelite because I know for a fact that I'm an Edomite. And Israel was not my forefather. Esau was, based on the biblical description. And the Africans of today, they're different from the Israelites. While yes, some Israelites still do dwell in Africa after running into Africa from Israel in 70 AD, that is true. Israelites are spread across the world, across the four corners of the earth. But the Africans the majority are Hamites. They aren't even of the seed of Shem, which is the forefather of Israel or Jacob. And it's that's kind of the consequence of calling dark colored or people of color black people. You would never know the difference between an Israelite or a Hamite. There's a huge difference that in these times must be revealed, because these are the end times, and these people need to wake up, because the Christ is coming for these people. And if they don't know who they are, I don't know how they can be caught up with them. That's the start. You need to know who you are before you make any other progress. It states in the Bible that the Most High's people are destroyed for a lack of knowledge. That knowledge is thinking that they're black, they're Africans, they come from Africa, the motherland. No, they don't even realize that they predate Africa. They're from Israel. They ran into Africa, and they don't even have anything to do with Africa. They have everything to do with Israel, though, and that is very important, because Israel was promised a very big promise by the Most High, and in order for them to receive that, they must at least acknowledge their nationality. Continental Atlantic slave trade, whatever it's officially called, that was their curse, and that was brought about by the Most High because they fell as a nation, they sinned. But it's really clear. Like, no other people on the earth ever went into slavery by cargo slave ships except these so-called, African Americans, which are clearly Israelites because of this very prophecy, this very active thing happening. Revelations 1:14, it clear 14 through 17, I'm sure, clearly states that Christ, who himself was an Israelite, his feet were as a burnt fiery brass, which you could simply Google search bronze, brass, burnt. It will look exactly like a black person's skin tone, like spot on exactly. It's undeniable. In Revelations 2 and 9, the people in Israel today who got there, in 1948, they're not Israelites. They come from Khazaria, the Khazarian Empire. They're not even Jews. They're not even close to Jews. They're my people. We're Edomites. We're not even close to Israel. Well, I guess we're the twins, but I can't call myself Israel because I'm the twin. Doesn't work like that. And Revelations 2 and 9 states, the people over there, and you could put together, are the synagogue of Satan. They're, the Most High knows the tribulations that the true Israelites are going through in these times, the slave ships, all the way to Planned Parenthood, these vaccines, the rich oppressing these people who just so happen to be the poor of the earth. It's discrimination, lynching, like so many terrible things that the other nations have conspired against these chosen people of the Most High. The people in Israel are the opposite of the Israelites. They only want to destroy them. They're only there for political reasons. They're not even there to follow the Most High by any means. It's all just a huge reverse deception that everyone has fallen for, because our forefathers, our grandparents didn't know this really. So how could they possibly teach us and prevent us from this knowledge? But now is the time. People know now. Now is the time to wake up. And with that, I'm gonna say shalom. I hope y'all got some information and knowledge and understanding from this.
Jacob, wake up. We firmly believe that black Americans in this country that descended from chattel slavery, you are the tribe of Judah. You are of Yisrael. We need you to wake up. We're pleading with you. We're here to take on the Gentiles and confront them. But we need the Yehudim to wake up to who they are, to their heritage, because the Edomite has systematically stripped it from you.
Gang.
Strip the language, strip the culture, strip the faith, strip the name of Yah, and we need you to come back. Shalom to the 12 tribes of Israel and Gentiles across the globe. Last week I came to you and shared that black people in America, you are the biblical Israelites. You are the chosen people. You are with whom the Bible speaks of. You are from the seed of Yehoshua HaMashiach. Now, as for Gentiles, there's going to be many of you that feel like you've been lied to and you've been deceived. The best thing to do is to accept it because it's prophecy. And that comes from Jeremiah 16:19, which says, O Lord, my strength and my fortress, and my refuge in the day of the affliction. The Gentiles shall come unto thee from the ends of the earth, and shall say, Surely our fathers have inherited lies, vanity, and things wherein there is no profit. It's okay. You've been lied to. Accept it. Gentiles, once you've accepted that you've been lied to, there's only one thing left to do, and that's Matthew 10:38. And he that taketh not his cross and follow after me is not worthy of me. As a Gentile, your cross to bear is that you are a Gentile, you are not an Israelite, you are to share who the biblical Israelites are. They are black people.
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 45, verse 4 and 5. For Jacob my servant's sake, and Israel my elect, I have called thee by thy name. I have surnamed thee, though thou hast not known me. I am the Lord, and there is none else. There is no God beside me. I girded thee, though thou hast not known me. Call Allah Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shah Bahashem, Rakah Kodash. That's who this world ignorantly call God and Jesus Christ and the Holy Spirit in the Paleo ancient Hebrew tongue. Double honors to the elders and apostles across the four corners of the earth that's pushing this truth and sincerity. We know where that truth lives, with the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Peace and salutations to the hopeful elect. I think I'm gonna entitle this Esau and these Edomites are realizing what we've been telling you niggas. You know, the videos I presented to you, yeah, it shows, man. It shows that we're not crazy and we're not no damn fools out there. What Jake say, y'all out there with them signs looking all crazy and shit. Gone. You damn right. You damn right. Why? Because this is truth. We were sent to do this, man. We were called to do this. And like these, you know, it could be Israelites, but I highly doubt it. You know, the Spirit is letting them bear witness to truth. The Lord said he's going to allow these Gentiles to have visions of his truth as well, man. Roughly paraphrasing, man. You know, but our mission is to wake you so-called Negroes, Hispanics, Native Indians, so-called Negroes, Hispanics, Native Indians, Jamaicans, and Haitians up and let y'all realize and hope that y'all realize this truth and come back to your nationality, man, which is Israelites. That's who we are. And the sooner, you know, y'all come back to realize that, the more we can get out of captivity. But it's prophesied that 2/3 of our people won't. They love this place. They love the lies. You know, so we're going to stay in this condition until the Lord get us out. But this is a prime example of what we've been showing y'all this truth. And like the Lord says, man, our people have not known him, man. Especially in this time. Why? Because he took his heritage away from us through who? These so-called white folks, man. Let me get that. And he allowed it to be done. This is Jeremiah 17:4. Chapter 17, verse 4. It says, and thou, even thyself, shall discontinue from thy heritage that I gave thee. And I will cause thee to serve thy enemies in a land which thou knowest not. For ye have kindled a fire in my anger, which shall burn forever, man. See? So, if you look at today, through the Atlantic slave trade, Israel was dispersed, man. Okay? So, we are scattered like he prophesied. And he has took his heritage away from us. He has discontinued his heritage, man. And how did that happen? Let's get this scripture. Psalms 83. Psalms 83. It says, I'm going to start at verse 2. For lo, thy enemies make a tumult, and they have hated thee, and they that hate thee have lifted up the head. They have taken crafty counsel against thy people, and consulted against thy hidden ones. They have said, come, let us cut them off from being a nation, that the name of Israel may be no more in remembrance, man. That's how the Lord discontinued his heritage, through these other nations. Okay? It says, for they have consulted together with one consent. They are confederate against thee. And if you read down, these are the nations, man. Starting with who? Edom, so-called white folks, okay? You see? You see, this is how the Lord discontinued his heritage. And this is why we were sent on a mission to go wake y'all up and to let y'all know, look, this is not our world, okay? We are oppressed in this world, and we have lost our true way. We don't even know our true nationality. So the Lord is bringing his prophets to give you true understanding of who you are. Okay? Because if it was up to Christians, you would still be calling yourself black. You would still be labeling yourself a nigga. If it was up to Christianity did a terrible job of trying to waking y'all up to who we are and nationality, bro. It did a terrible job. But who is sent to do the job? The prophets, us. Let me get that. Jeremiah 3 and 14. Turn, O backsliding children, saith Yahweh, for I am married unto you. See? He's married unto us, man. He only loves us. It says, and I will take you one of a city and two of a family, and I will bring you to Zion. See? It's going to bring us back to our land if we obey. But we ain't. That's why we're in these conditions. Verse 15. I will give you pastors according to my heart, which shall feed you with knowledge and understanding. And that's all we are set up to do. Christians, they ain't doing this. Christians telling you the Lord love everybody. That's a damn lie. Christians telling you we're all going to come together and be equal. That's a damn lie. The Lord set a difference on this earth. Let me get that. Get this precept. Deuteronomy 7 and 6. For thou art a holy people unto Yahweh thy power. Yahweh thy power have chosen thee to be a special people unto himself above all people that are upon the face of the earth. You see? So Christians is a damn lie. That's not what the word says. You see? So the Lord has set a difference on this earth from his people to the rest of the people, man, to the heathens, okay? And the prophets, this world, this devil has put so much confusion in the earth to have us losing our way, have us losing touch of who we are. He put so much confusion around us to where we focus on this life instead of getting to truth, actually finding out who we really are, sitting down and reading and studying these scriptures and going into history to pinpoint prophecy in these scriptures to understand who we are. He put so much confusion in the world and bullshit in the food that our people won't even sit down and read. You know, won't sit down and read it all, but complain, but talk shit about the next person tripping over words when they read. Nigga, when the last time you read a motherfucking book? You see? But this is our people, man. They don't want to wake up. This is why we understand when we out there on them streets teaching, bro, we understand that 2/3 of our people is not going to get it. Let me get that. Matthew's 13. Here it is. Matthew's 13 and verse 10 and 11. See, who this world ignorantly called Jesus Christ, he told his followers, that his true disciples, he told them that it's not up for everyone to get this. It's only up to y'all. Let's get it. This is verse 10. And the disciples, let me see. Verse 9. Who hath ears to hear, let him hear. That's Yahweh Shah speaking, who this world ignorantly called Jesus Christ. He spoke a parable unto the people. And the disciples is going to ask him a question. This verse 10. And the disciples came and said unto him, why art thou speaking unto them in parables? And he answered and said unto them, because it is given unto you to know the mysteries of the kingdom of heaven, but to them it is not given. You see? You see, so we, the prophets, we have the mysteries. And what did he tell us to do? He told us go teach the lost sheep, man. Let's get that. Matthew 10 and 5. These 12 Yahushua sent forth and commanded them, saying, go not into the ways of the Gentiles. You see that? So we're not even supposed, this truth ain't for other nations. But Christians say, oh, it's Lord. No. Well, you ignorantly called Jesus Christ to say it right here. My Lord Yahweh Shah said, do not go into the way of the Gentiles, and into any city of the Samaritans enter ye not. It says, but go rather to the lost sheep of the house of Israel, man. Who is the lost sheep? You Negroes, Hispanics, Native Indians, Jamaicans, and Haitians that don't know that y'all Israelites, man. Y'all are the lost sheep, man. We're only sent to y'all. And it's crazy. And what kills me about these niggas will see this shit and be like, oh, damn. See, yo, damn, y'all, damn, we is it. These niggas will see Esau say this shit. We've been out there. Jake been teaching this truth 10 plus years. A nigga will see Esau say it and be like, damn, we is the people. Nigga, get the fuck out my face, nigga. Nigga, get the fuck out my face. It kills me that it takes this devil, this so-called white man, to bring the truth in your face when we've been doing this, when we've been teaching this for years, and you bypass us. Oh, you niggas don't know what you talking about. But as soon as the white man said it's gold. It's a golden ticket. Damn. A light bulb pop up. Damn, y'all. Damn, we is the people. Nigga, and then they wonder why we don't have patience with our people, bro. When they come up, why y'all so angry? Cause, man, we've been teaching this shit for years, but it take this devil to come out and say it, and y'all believe it now. Now y'all want to look into it. Man, get the fuck on through, man. May death be upon you niggas, man. You know what I'm saying? But that still don't stop our job, man. We got a job, and we got to do it regardless, you know? But we're in this condition because y'all don't want to wake up. Let me get this. Psalms 81. I'm going to start at verse 8 to 14. It says, hear, O my people, and I will testify unto thee, O Israel. If thou wilt hearken unto me, there shall no strange God be in thee, neither shalt thou worship any strange God. I am the Lord thy power, which brought thee out of the land of Egypt. Open thy mouth wide, and I will fill it, man. Fill it with what? Living waters. The living waters is this truth. Who has the living waters? His prophets, man. His prophets always know the true way. Okay? We here to give y'all living waters, man. And some niggas drink it and spit it out. Some niggas drink it and can't hold it. And some niggas just won't drink it. That's what we learn in this truth, man. Well, as a diligent follower, and a servant in this truth, that's what I see in the spirit. It says, but my people will not hearken to me. Salak, my people will not hearken to my voice, and Israel would none of me. So I gave them unto their own heart's lust, and they walk in their own counsel. Oh, that my people had hearkened unto me, and Israel had walked in my ways. I should soon have subdued their enemies and had turned my hand against their adversaries. You see? So we ain't listened. And he handed us to these heathens. He handed us to this devil, and this devil put us in slavery, and we're under him. But if we hearken to his ways and walk in his ways, he will subdue our enemies, man. Subdue our enemies, man. And put his hands against our adversaries, man. See? So we in this condition because you fucking 2/3, man. Motherfucking 2/3 got us fucked up like this, man. If you 2/3 would just wake the fuck up, we wouldn't be in this condition, man. We will all be living like we should, righteous in the kingdom, with a beautiful life, clean water, clean food. But no, you niggas want to stay here, man. But let me get this, man. This is Jeremiah chapter 12, verse 14. It says, thus saith Yahweh against all my evil neighbors. Who is his evil neighbors? These heathens. The one that took the remembrance of our heritage from us. He's finna get into it. It says, that touch the inheritance, see, which I have caused my people Israel to inherit. See? Scriptures is my Lord is cold, man. Who's calling themselves Jewish today? These devils who had touched an inheritance and put us in slavery. These devils. It says, behold, I will pluck them out of their land and pluck out the houses of Judah from among them. And it shall come to pass after I have plucked them out, I will return and have compassion on them and will bring them again, every man to his heritage. You see? And every man to his land. That haven't happened yet. Why these Christians ain't telling y'all about this, man? See? If the truth was left up to Christianity, it's over with. Wouldn't no truth be on earth. But the Lord put the spirit of his prophets back on earth in us. And we're here to show you this truth. He said, I will give you pastors according to my heart that will feed you with knowledge and understanding of these prophecies. It says, and it shall come to pass if they will diligently, salat. I'm having trouble saying that. If they would diligently learn the ways of my people to swear by my name, the Lord liveth, as they taught my people to swear by Baal, then shall they be built in the midst of my people. But if they will not obey, I will utterly pluck up and destroy that nation, saith Yahweh. See? So just the same way the Lord had them put us through these curses and had us, swear by Baal, which is Jesus, or any other false God that they put in front of our face that we seem to love and worship, the Lord is going to flip it and have them in our land. And they going to have to swear by his name, which is Yahweh, and walk in our ways by this book, by his commandments. And if they don't, they're going to be destroyed. See what we're missing out on? Because y'all don't want to wake up. This is what we're missing out on because y'all don't want to wake up, man. And we've been called to wake y'all up and y'all don't want to. But y'all fun is about to come to an end, 2/3, and this word is gonna come to pass, and it's gonna happen whether y'all want to keep having fun or not. Whether y'all want to keep having fun and don't want to listen to us, it's going to come to pass, and all the fun times in Babylon is going to come to an end, and the true prophets that's going through hell right now in tribulations, it's going to be our time to worship and, be accountable for our labors, But we're just here to do a duty to wake up our people to that hear the voices of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, and that's this word. It's not us, it's the word. Lord willing, that was edifying. Shalom. On to the next.